The queues for petrol are kilometers long, and often it's not available. In areas under the Syrian government's control, the authorities are rationing subsidized fuel. Last week it was 20 liters every 2 days. Now the cap is 20 liters every 5 days. The government says it's short of oil and fuel because of Western sanctions on Syria and tighter U.S. sanctions on its ally, Iran.
The Americans are preventing the Syrian people from being able to have to live an ordinary life, and that's really been the objective of the United States since 2011.
It has been 6 months since Iranian oil tankers last arrived at Syria's ports. Officials say they are being prevented from passing through the Suez Canal. The canal's controlled by Egypt, and it denies that accusation. But Iran, like Syria, is a target of U.S. sanctions aimed at reducing its influence in the region. Damascus and Tehran say they are facing an economic war.
The oil industry used to provide 25% of the government's revenues before the war. It used to export half of its production. The sector has since suffered losses. The government lost control of its main oil and gas fields. The bulk are in the northeast, an area under the control of the US-backed, Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces.
The SDF-controlled region is bordered to the north by Turkey and to the east by Iraqi Kurds. They aren't friendly neighbors. That is why unofficial trade with the Syrian government, particularly in oil, has been vital for the economy. But there are reports from Damascus that the U.S. is pressuring its allies to stop the trade.
The Syrian government gets 1/3 of its oil from areas controlled by the SDF. In the past 2 months, the U.S. pressured the SDF to stop allowing oil to reach government areas. The SDF denies any pressure. It even denies having business dealings with the government.
Before the war, Syria was able to meet its fuel needs. Now officials say the amount of oil produced in government areas is short of what it needs by almost 140,000 barrels a day. It's a serious challenge for the government, as economic hardships have been feeding into public discontent. Zeina, Khodr, Al Jazeera, Beirut.